I am the Griffin Monkey and I'm back online playing Evil Within. I just been watching some of my other streams. I've noticed the sound's been cutting out. Hopefully that'll sort it out. If you have been watching the streams, let me know. If it's been cut out, I'm only using a cheap headset, so maybe I could do getting a better one. Let me know what you think. So we are back on Evil Within. We're literally just... I believe he's fallen down here, or he's woken up here, doesn't know how he's got here. Sebastian, so... Let me check my ammo, because there's a lot of those two-headed guys down here, and I prefer the shotgun for the two-headed guys. It just makes things a lot easier. I do think I'm going to pick up some ammo around here from these barrels, hopefully. And I'm doing a longer stream today. On my previous streams while I've been playing Evil Within, I've only done an hour or so each time. I'll be doing at least 2 hours today, and maybe a bit longer, we'll see how it goes. But I've got no other plans today, so hopefully I'll get Evil Within done today. And then when I stream next time, we'll go through the DLC. And then we'll go on Evil Within 2. I've only played through the DLC once, so I don't think it's going to go as smoothly as this has been doing. There's a couple of tricky creatures in the DLC for the Evil Within. There's a bit more stealth involved. If you played the DLC, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to give any spoilers though. Here we go. I'm not sure if he's dead or not, so I'll just burn him. Not going to be doing that too much because if you play this, it's a good idea to save your matches for the final Laura altercation. If you don't know who Laura is, she's the woman thing that you burn on fire. If you watch the previous streams, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, I have little memory of this chapter as well. I don't know why. I do remember being down and doing this, but I don't remember what comes next. Aha! I was wondering if that was possible. So this morning I've been playing Ghostbusters on the Xbox 360. If anyone out there does actually own that game and would like to play via Xbox Live, if that's still even a possibility, do message me because I'm missing quite a few of those live achievements. I think there's 2 or 3 of those achievements which are now discontinued, so won't be available to unlock, but I'd like to get as many of them as possible, so message me if you're interested in doing that. Yeah, you can message, just comment below if that's something you're interested in, or you can follow me on Twitter, DM me on there, or tweet me on there. Find my Twitter handle on the YouTube channel. I do remember this part, which is all about timing. How do you crouch? Like that. And also I'm going to collect these. Oh, yes. So just be careful if you are collecting those bolts. Lucky there. Yeah, so for some reason I've got very little memory of Chapter 8, Chapter 9 and 10. I have an extensive memory of chapter 10, especially because it's an extremely long chapter in comparison to the others. Even if you sail through it, it's probably half an hour's worth, if memory serves. But this chapter, I can't remember what goes on. Oh, these guys are a pain in the ass. You can just run over them, just step on them like this. It's the easiest way of killing them. But if memory serves, they can actually deal quite a bit of damage, so you do want to get rid of them. Seems to think they're more of a problem in the water than they are on land. Whether or not that's accurate, I don't know. It's just something my brain's saying, oh, isn't this a thing? And I'm like, I don't know, is this a thing? Well, brief memory of a statue here that for a key. Just can't go through that. Yeah, brief memory of statue hidden behind a waterfall or something here. I've collected it so you won't see it, even if I went to the right spot, so I'm not even going to look for it. This must way. Okay, bullets. I would prefer shotgun, but I will take those. Might as well take the lot. Green gel. Never miss out on your green gel, because you'll find it's a lot easier when you're fully upgraded. I am fully upgraded. I know I keep saying it on the streams, but just to remind you, I am fully upgraded and everything, because this is my new Game Plus playthrough, so if you've not played this and you're thinking, oh, look at him sailing through it. Oh yeah, I'll play that. It's not going to be this easy for you. Especially if you play through it and just don't use your green gel at all, which you can do because I'm wandering the wrong way. Never upgrade anything, you will get an achievement / trophy for that, so you can do it for that reason. But when you get to this point, if you're not fully upgraded, you're going to struggle a little bit. Even if you're just on minimal handgun, the handgun is going to be useless so far into the game pretty much, so why do I not know where I'm going? The downside of having so little memory about this point here. I wouldn't say I'm the worst gamer in the world, but I will say this. I suck at games when in situations where you need to figure out where you're going, because I just don't see what's right in front of me. Oh, here we go, more of these guys. Yeah, I don't often know where I'm going in games unless there's a map to follow or something like that. Sometimes there might be a little map. Sometimes there might be a little signpost this way or something, but sometimes you have to wander out of your way to find the right way and stuff like that, and I just like, I haven't got a clue what's going on. So, on odd situations, this sort of thing happens to me. Have a bit of patience, I'm going to be on the right track soon, I imagine. So I know it's this way because I opened that to come this way, so what I could do with is Batman's detective vision, but this is not Arkham Asylum. So let's go this way. This is where I collected the green gel and the ammo. This is a dead end, so it must be this way. It doesn't seem to be anything here. This is really weird. This is slightly embarrassing. Why can I not figure out where I'm going? You'd think it'd be that way. I can't see anything else. So maybe I needed to go this way. I don't know if that's a thing because I came in that way. I don't remember struggling on this before on previous playthroughs. It's really bizarre. I don't know if it's glitching or... Well, switching the torch on is probably going to help. There's no way of squeezing through there as far as I'm aware. Makes me wonder if there's some sort of switch. That I cannot see. I don't remember a switch. It's really bizarre. It's not uncommon for me to get stuck like this on my first playthrough of the game, but considering that I've played this, I've lost count of the amount of times I've played this now, over 10-20 times maybe, or over different platforms, so the fact that I'm stuck here now really baffles me. That was where I came in, that was where I squeezed through. Go this way. Around here's the collectibles. I got all the bits and pieces. You have to go this way. There's nowhere to go over here. Yeah, that's just the fence. Just double checking. Right. There's no way to dive underwater and find hidden doors that way. No prompts for such a thing. Anyway, I'd expect that was what I'd want to swim, dive, anything like that. So this is a dead end. There's no way, no option for squeeze through. No prompts coming up like press button or anything like that. Just jump over the fence. Unbelievable. I'm sure I tried that before anyway. That's the embarrassment out of the way, and that was very embarrassing. Make sure you do step on these guys. My shotgun out. Probably got a idea to save my shotgun ammo, but it's just a lot easier
Out of ammo?
to use a shotgun, and I've used all my shotgun ammo now anyway. Not bothering with the green gel as I'm fully upgraded, it's useless when you're fully upgraded. Righty-ho. Remember when I played the previous stream and I said there was something at that door? I was like, I'm sure there's a trap here. I think it might be this one here. Yeah, it depends on which way you put it in. Lucky, I was actually going to put it the other way around and then I pressed X by accident, so a happy mistake. And we've auto-saved, which is always good news. Ooh, reality shifting. Now every time reality shifts and you find yourself in a different area, if you're looking for the map pieces, as soon as reality shifts, turn around, there's normally one behind you. I can't remember if that's true in this case. See, looks like I'm in the asylum. The reality is shifted, so go back as far as you can here to here, and I do believe there's one right there, but I've collected them all, so it's not showing. But do look there.
Doc, what the hell is going on?
There's no time. I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy? Who the hell is he?
I'm sorry, I have to find this.
I can't help if you leave me in the dark, Doc. And you need me to help.
We were working on a method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an electrochemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented. The implications on psychology, on pharmaceuticals, on consciousness itself.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect. Especially not with such a unstable host.
Great. So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on some level. But he's the only one with conscious influence.
You know how he thinks. What does he want?
Well, it's just a theory, but I'd say he wants us dead.
Oh, wonderful theory. just a
Doctor?
reminder from the previous streams that I don't skip any of the videos because someone out there might be trying to follow the story, so if you skip them you might have less idea of what's going on, so I just never skip any of them. I do remember playing games in the past and skipping videos and thinking, well, where's that person gone? Why is that person not here? That definitely is the case in certain parts of this game. You wonder where people disappeared to, because people just do disappear. You can die here. Don't think that don't assume the game is controlling him. It is not. But you do need to dodge a little bit. Memory serves, that creature's called the Amalgam, something like that. You'll see that again at a later part of the game. And that's chapter 8, which was ridiculously short. And if I'd not got stuck over a silly little section of it, it would have been even quicker. We'll save it anyway. Onwards and upwards. Chapter this is where you'll be going to the home where Ruvik grew up. There will be some detective work involved here, so a bit of a change up, but there'll be less danger involved, but it is Evil Within, so there will still be danger.
Detective Castellanos.
Was that someone else's memories?
You were moaning in your sleep. Have a bad dream?
Let go of me! Let go of me! No, no, not that way. No.
Please refrain from agitating the others.
I think you have to interact before you can continue, yeah, because the mirror is not broken, so you can't escape this area just yet. Not the first time in the game this has happened.
You don't
Something
look
tells
well
me you
at
have to
all.
interact with this board. Oh, it's the
Memories are
painting
vague
above. These
things
guns in the
leading
way. How annoying.
It can be easy at times for memories to be distorted by others. That is why they must be cherished.
Well, that was trippy. And the room's back to normal now, because it's given me the option to save, which I will do, because I can't be bothered doing that bit again. Even though it didn't take long. I'd just rather get on with the game.
As if you'd seen a ghost.
If you're playing through this section, I would recommend saving there, upgrading, and the mirror's still not broken, so there is something else I need to do here. This is annoying. I thought that would be it. It's back through here, I guess. Ah, yes, I remember now. As reality shifts, I think you may need to check behind you here for a map puzzle piece. If it's not there, then maybe over here towards the right near the trees. So as I previously mentioned, yes, this is the Ruvik house level. And as when you've previously encountered Ruvik, when he appears, you need to get away from him. He will appear only 3 times in this house. Each time he starts to appear, you need to run away. Eventually he'll stop chasing you, so you just need to be aware of
I've seen that house somewhere.
where he is and where you are, stuff like that, because if he catches you, you're dead, that's it. So he'll appear randomly 3 times in the house. So once he's appeared 3 times, you don't need to worry about that. You can just get on and do whatever you need to do in the house.
How did they get here? Hey! Stop, damn it!
And this is where Chapter 9 officially starts. So just to make you aware, from where we come in, this is where I came in. Front door, straight ahead is the door we need to go through. To the left of that is the save room, that's going to become very useful. This door isn't going to let me through, we're going to have to go into other parts of the house to link blood into the door so it unlocks all the mechanisms. And whilst you're doing all that, Ruvik's going to appear 3 times as I previously mentioned, so let's try the door, and that I know won't work. Is it not going to let me try the door? I thought it was at least going to let me try the door for a cutscene. Here's the green gel. Do look under the stairs, you will find bits and pieces under the stairs, as in any game. So, I'm going to go this way. You can go in there and save before you start if you want, but I'm not going to. I will do probably after each mechanism unlocks. Still no shotgun ammo, so counting on the handgun now. He's coming, so we need to run. Oh, and he got me. I ran the wrong way. So now you've got an idea of what goes on. So when you hear that music, when the picture goes faded like that, that's when he's coming, so don't run into him like that. I've been lucky on occasions where I have ran past him like that and I've just got past him. So Like I said, it's randomised, so he might not appear at the same time. This time. You can't shoot him, don't even try. So, hopefully, he'll appear when I've got a bit more space to get past. Oh, that was a good shot. I'm happy with that. Oh, I love it when I get in the blue section.
What do we have here?
Right, you have to insert
Subject number 58. Test 3. Pain
in a certain place.
ineffective. Anticipate greater results.
So there's usually something to look at, which
Subject number 58. Test 92A. Electrode placement.
there we go.
3. Pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7. The consent region of the neocortex.
So we want the consent region. So we're looking at the left,
Subject imprint. Only partially successful.
I reckon about here.
Individual personality traits linger.
So if you get it in the wrong section, it's going to cause damage to you, so you don't want to get it in the wrong section too many times. Let me have a look at that again. It was higher than I thought. Well, that's that done.
Great. What did I just set in motion?
So by doing that, that blood
What did you call your
is
inner
going through to the main door.
A research lab in your own. I am most impressed.
Don't worry about these two, it's just a
Why are
memory.
you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come now, we're both men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. You can show me your experiments. I can show you things.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting. I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster.
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
That's Marcello. Is that Ruvik with him?
Right, so we've got one portion of the door done. Ruvik's not appeared yet. Assuming that the part where he killed me doesn't count, which it shouldn't. But there have been occasions where I've waited for him to appear 3 times and he hasn't. Have I got the crossbow? So that's left. Yeah, so I can't pick that up. No worries, let's carry on. He's coming. I'm worried about running into him. I don't know which direction he's coming from. So So I'm just going to run around. And hopefully I don't go directly into him. Because when he's gone, the sound will stop. Like that. So that's number one. And because I've evaded him, it's definitely a good idea to save.
I knew it.
Don't you think you should use your green gel?
No, because I'm fully upgraded. Right. Let's not mess about, we'll just get back out there now. Don't waste too much time in here. Got 2 more Ruvik encounters to get through. And we've got to unlock the main door. So at least we're saved up to here. So I've been... No, it must have been this way where I've just been, so... Oh, hello. You must have been through that door there, because that one's open, so... Don't need the green gel. I would recommend you pick it up if you're trying to upgrade. Hello, Dwayne Johnson. I love the movies. Right. Yes, definitely picking those up. Those are going to come in handy when I face Laura again. Not sure which chapter she appears in. Is it chapter... Maybe it's later on in this chapter. Or possibly chapter 10. Right. Let's have a look around. Let's go this way. Oh crap. And... there we go. Won't bother with that. Yes, Dwayne Johnson, you're the first one today. Sorry, no prizes. Okay, let's see. So I'm supposed to collect something to go in there. I do wish I'd played this more recently and then I remember exactly what I need and where it is. Something to do with his piano. Yeah, I completed Evil Within 2 about, probably about the same time as you. So I've only had the one playthrough of that. So that's why I'm back on this. I'm going to replay this, replay all the DLC, and then replay Evil Within 2. Stream a lot of them. I do prefer this game though to Evil Within 2. Don't be fooled by the creature behind the cloth. Oh, awesome shot. Oh, almost forgot my sniper ammo then. Oh, Ruvik's coming, let's get out. Oh no, I'm in a really small room. Hopefully I'm not going to run into him. Let's get out of here. Usually I love followers, but this guy's not one of them. Oh, he's gone. Hallelujah. Well, thanks for watching anyway, Dwayne Johnson. Hopefully I'm not the most boring streamer on YouTube. Now, what was I doing? Let's go back in there. That's 2 Ruvik encounters out of the way. So, we only need to worry about him turning up once more. Let me just look at this again. Yeah, so I need to put something in that. Ah, memory. I'm having a memory flash. So I need to go in the library, I think. That's not... Which way is it to the library? What's through here? I'm still missing quite a few trophies for the Evil Within 2, that's true, so I'm hoping to go for those fairly soon. I'm missing a few trophies for this one as well, and I'm probably going to look at them. I just prefer this one because I think the enemies are more interesting in this game. Creatures like Laura and Ruvik I just think much more interesting. I don't think the second one's got as many interesting characters in it, other than the ghost woman. She's quite creepy. But yeah, I just find this one more interesting overall, and there's not much connection in this sequel to this one other than Sebastian and Kidman. Hopefully there'll be more characters from this game in the DLC for Evil Within 2. Why do I keep wandering the same direction? This is really embarrassing. Right, so I need... I've been through that door, I have been through that door. I thought there was another door through here, but... Let's open this one again. Definitely no way in there. Definitely no way through there, so I must... Oh, hang on. I only started streaming on YouTube about like 2 weeks ago. A while back I was streaming on Twitch. I did a few here and there, and I just couldn't get into it, so I've tried YouTube instead. I'm preferring YouTube, I think. I don't know why, I just think it's easier to set up your streams and things like that. So Twitch is good for watching videos, so you find videos, because all the gaming videos are linked. So I like to watch streams when a game comes out that I don't know a lot about. It helps me figure out what's good about it and stuff like that. So think the library might be upstairs, actually. I'm not been upstairs yet, have I? Should have saved it, I suppose, but never mind. Should I go through here? Go on then. Yes, there's one of the dials I needed. Oh, he's coming for me again. Oh, he's got a bit more room to get around. Let's kick this door like no one's business. And down we go. He's definitely following me. God, he's not giving up this time, is he? Oh, here we go, he's gone. I'm playing it on casual. The main reason for that is that I suck at harder difficulties, and sometimes... Oh, here's the library. Sometimes I'm alright on hard difficulties, sometimes I'm not. I just know my limits, basically, so... Sooner or later I will probably try this on harder difficulty. I think it's because I started it on casual and then you can't change the difficulty for New Game Plus as far as I'm aware, so to keep all my upgraded weapons and things like that I'm just staying on casual for the time being. Hello. Right, so I've got the 2 dials, now I can go back to the safe. I wish you could just jump down here and not have to rely on the ladders. I prefer jumping down rather than climbing. Like games where you can just jump off staircases, I tend to do that as well. Ooh, parts. An axe. Aha. Don't worry about the green gel. I won't go that way just yet. The ghost lady reminds me of Laura actually, but I can see the similarities to Ruvik as well. So, why am I back here? Right, let's go back this way. So you see the blood in the door, so you know where I've unlocked that section, just in case you're wondering about that. So I need to go back this way. And I've survived the 3 Ruvik encounters, so if memory serves, he shouldn't appear now at all in this chapter. I'm so glad that opens on its own because I have no idea what the code is.
Again?
Subject number 14, test 88C, Olympic driving, temp 3, electrode placement C4, stimulation of the singular cortex, the Hope Center. Assailing the Hope axis improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
Hope. So right at the top, left. Gonna go here. No, can't detect any mistakes, so oh god, this shit. There we go. We made it. Really awkward to figure out from the diagram because of the section of the brain you're actually looking at.
The hospital has not received the family's usual donation this year.
And why would they? Has the hospital been doing anything worthy of donation?
The Victoriano family has always been a generous contributor. Where are your parents?
They have gone away.
When do you expect them?
Is there something you wish to discuss, Doctor?
I came to inform you that the hospital will no longer be able to provide you with assistance. Materials. Your research will very quickly disintegrate.
How dare you come into my home and threaten me?
Yeah, I never actually did think about the similarities between the Ruvik situation and the Ghost Lady, but yeah, I can see it now. I think there's 3 situations where you can bump into her in Evil Within 2, which there's a trophy for. But I don't have that trophy because I only bumped into her twice. And yes, Laura is the spider type lady. Why am I going back that way? So now... Oh. Hello. Oh, you're tricky, aren't you?
Just one more to go.
One more. Let's save it for the hell of it. You never know what's around the corner.
Something?
Yeah, my sanity. The green gel because I'm fully upgraded on everything. This is my New Game Plus. So I've fully upgraded everything and I've collected all the keys and I've collected all the map pieces. Oh. get my gun ready. Because as I turn down here, there's going to be a big trap sequence, if I remember. I was expecting that door to open and the trap thing to pull me in. Maybe it's because I've not done certain things. Usually a map piece in the bath, so collect that if you haven't done. Oh, there it is. So you just want to shoot the red light. Ah, there it is. Let's go down this way. So I'm hoping to get all the rest of the Evil Vin done today, and then my next stream I'll go through the DLC and then get onto Evil Vin 2. And after I've done all the Evil Vins again, I'm probably gonna do a stream of Resident Evil 7 or maybe Dishonored 2, I'm not sure which yet. But probably one of them two. I've not really played Dishonored 2 much since it came out. My stream length really depends on how much time I've got, so because I tend to play before work on work days, so if it's a work day I'll do an hour. Today I'm doing a bit longer because I'm not working today, so yeah, on average it's about an hour a stream, but today we'll do, I might get 2 or 3 hours in today. This should be the last brain.
Number 12, test 71B, electrode placement A2, stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation, the fear center of the brain.
So we're looking at the back of the brain, so I reckon. Ah, first time, I love it when that happens.
Satisfying that look on your face is. Did you actually think?
Now I can progress further into the house. Should I save it here or is it going to auto-save? I think I'll just carry on. What I love about Sebastian in this game is he just says what everybody's thinking. It's amazing. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I might randomly watch videos. I've watched a few guys, I think they called Gaming Since Gaming. They do quite a few good collectible guides on different games. So I watch them if I'm looking for a specific collectible guide. Other than that, I just randomly watch Markiplier, who's pretty hilarious. I think actually Markiplier is actually playing for the Evil Within 2 now, so that's
everything.
probably worth a look. I used to watch PewDiePie a lot, but he's gone a bit crazy and in the not good way recently.
Rovik?
It was actually watching a stream for the Evil Within, because I was stuck on a bit on one of my first playthroughs. It was what I was watching that, and that's how I actually discovered the Markiplier, because I was searching on YouTube for Evil Within playthroughs, and I discovered him through that. I just think he's hilarious, especially when he's in a like a shitty situation. When the boss comes in, he's screaming, and it's hilarious. Ah, damn it. I only stayed still for 1 second. Yeah, so I haven't watched PewDiePie for a bit. I might still watch some of the old videos because it's pretty funny to watch as well. Similar to Markiplier in the screaming aspect of coming up against bosses. So I'll watch the old ones, especially the really horror style games. But yeah, I prefer Markiplier because he's not a mentalist. He's mental in a good way. I imagine PewDiePie would have lost a few subscribers due to that. Other than that, whether or not there was a talk of him being banned, I don't know. But it seems like it's not a one-off. He's done it a few times recently, so sooner or later he's probably going to get banned, unless he does go back to the old ways of just gaming and being awesome. So glad I got through that room in one piece, because I made mistakes so many times in that room. Checkpoint. I do love a checkpoint. So easy to take wrong turns on this section. If you take wrong turns, you will get caught. Made too many mistakes there, more than I should have done. Ah, that's not good. Can I squeeze through there? Got through there by the skin of my teeth. Damn it! Took my eye off it for 1 second. I think what PewDiePie realises though is that being controversial gets him in the news, so all press is good press, they say, and stuff like that. He was the most popular gamer on YouTube, so he didn't really need more publicity, but we'll see what that does for him. I heard the rumour somewhere he was going to get his own TV show, whether or not that's still on the cards, I don't know. Right. This chapter does seem longer than I remembered. I thought this was a short-ish chapter. I know chapter 10's a long chapter, but I never remembered this being that long. It's all the little bits you've got to do, messing about with the brains and stuff like that. To unlock the door that really drags it out, I suppose. Right.
I know you're in here. I can hear you breathing.
Rich bastards. Think they can buy up all our land.
They need to be shown who really owns these parts.
Hey, I think there's kids in there.
I didn't hear anything. What the?
Somebody, open the door! Reuben, you have to climb!
Shit. I better get out of here. There.
So, think there was a statue hidden behind some of these draw crate things. So they're worth looking behind if you're trying to collect them. Yeah, that's right. That was Laura before she was what she is now, which is really, if you really think about it, Laura doesn't exist because the way she is now is just her brother's memories, his guilt for not saving her, even though it wasn't his fault. Even though I get stressed as hell when I'm trying to face Laura in this game, I do love the character. I do think it's one of the best horror characters in gaming. And I do think The Evil Within would make a great movie if they made it right. A creepy horror movie. As long as they didn't try and change too much about it. Got to be out of that barn.
Beatrice, please. You must eat. You've got to keep your strength up.
My children. I want...
Beatrice, we have been through this.
Yeah, that's a good question. I can't really think of any actors right now who look anything like Sebastian. So to anyone else who's watching this stream at any point, just send us a comment on who do you think should play Sebastian in an Evil Within movie. Yeah, that's Ruvik as the blood thing. And that's chapter 9. And we'll save it there and carry on. Chapter 10 is a lengthy chapter, so let's see how quick I can get this done. I've gone well over 5.5 hours, so I won't be getting the trophy for complete the game in 5 hours. But I'll probably get that at a time when I'm not streaming, because I'll proper rush through it. And I probably will risk not even saving it to get that. Right, let's carry on. Right. Down we go.
How many have you killed?
I'm not really sure who Ruvik was talking about.
Does he mean Ruvik?
He might have been referring to the townspeople, or
They received as they themselves gave, and they served a higher purpose.
maybe talking to himself because of his actions.
this was not...
It's one of those things. It could mean anything really. I suppose if you googled it you might find the information.
Traps. These vermin? These microbes?
I always wanted to get more information about Leslie,
As I please.
because I always wondered if
But you are correct.
there was more of a story about him. I wondered if he was a clone of Ruvik, because he kind of looked similar to me. But they never said where he came from or any. Or his. I'd like to know about his backstory. I won't bother saving it here because I literally just saved. And although it's going to annoy me if I die and never climb that ladder again, I'll take the risk. Bullets. Do I have any shotgun ammo yet? I do, but I'm going to save that. For the time being. Ooh, bullets again. Ah, yes, we're saved, so no worries. I dislike this section so much.
This is insane.
There's so much timing involved here, and it's so annoying. That was lucky. Oh, I love it when that happens. Sniper ammo. You will need in that later on in the game. In fact, there's a section in this chapter where I'll be needing that, I just remembered. Don't need any green gel, but it's just a habit at this point. Sometimes I pick it up, sometimes I don't. Oh yeah. And that's how you do it. So if we go back down, I might have to go back outside. Hate the guys with masks on, really a pain in the ass. Is there another way out? I don't think there is. This is the other way out, so... Ah yes, you have to jump the wall, don't you? Oh yes, I love it when they get caught. Come on. Ooh. Close one. That must have been a tripwire I did not see. In fact, I think that always catches me there. Boom. Aha. Now we're away from that section, we can move on. That's really one of the more annoying sections in the entire game. I hate the ducking the blades, the zombies with masks on. I hate all that stuff.
What the?
And we're saved again. Hallelujah. So... oh, excuse me. Right. Oh, health. I do like it when I get those. Okay, so that doesn't work. Ah, yes, you got to power up the thing, haven't you? That's why. Which new enemy creature do you mean, Dwayne Johnson? Are we talking about the Evil Within now, or the Evil Within 2? Or are we talking about the DLC? I haven't seen any new enemies on here. If you played through this game up all the way through, especially through this part, you should have encountered all the same enemies. I've never encountered any new enemies or changes to the gameplay. Ah, the dragon weapon guys, yes. There are several of them in this section. They're not new enemies. They are new to this point in the game. This is the first place you will encounter them. Gonna want to be using your explosive bolts. That's how I'd recommend finishing them off. You're lucky. If you're lucky, you'll get one at a time. There is a section where you face two at the same time. The two tend to back you into a corner, and that kind of sucks. There's not an awful lot of them in this game, but most of the ones you face will be on this chapter. Oh yeah, the one at the ladder, yeah. Yeah, you don't face that one, he's just it's just the game saying, listen, these guys are here. Basically. But there will be some that I have to destroy shortly. Checkpoint, no other checkpoint. Just got my explosive bolts ready. I've only got 2. And that was a lucky escape. This used to be the part where I used to hide in here for as long as possible, but these days I'm more of the let's just go for it attitude. Even on stealth games I'm like, nah, I'm not hiding. No way. When I play Dishonored I'm just like, yeah, let's just kill everyone and worry about it later. And Assassin's Creed. Stealth is not my forte. Stealth can be increasingly boring if you just sit and wait and bide your time. You want to get through the game as quickly as you can. Oh, you're still going. Shotgun time. Oh, that's me sniper. There's my shotgun. I didn't need that, but it's probably a good idea. Shotgun. And he's gone. Oh no. So, was this before I put the transformer in, or after? I'm assuming it's before, because there's not a lot going on. Ooh, that was a great angle. There's something very familiar about all this. So this is the part where I should be like, oh, let's get far away from it and stuff, you know. When I fire the explosive bolt, I should be like, let's make sure I'm far away from it, and I'm like, nah, let's just do it. I decided using the handgun was a good idea here because handgun ammo spawns more than any other type of ammo. And it actually worked out quicker than when I used the shotgun on the previous load. We get through that. I think if you actually go under that thing there is a statue there with a key in it. If you're collecting those, go and check it out. It may be that one or it may be a similar one, but I do think it is that one, or it might be under this one here. No, I don't think it is this one, because I think this one stays out. Yeah, I believe it was the previous one. That's just green gel, no need. Then we go ready, because I think an enemy jumps out at you up here. I'm not sure. Certain things just come to mind when I play a game I've played before. So whether or not someone does jump out at me or if I'm imagining it, I don't know.
What is this place?
Ah, checkpoint. Excellent. This is where you face two at once, so I'm good. Try and dispatch one before they come here, but that's not happening. What normally happens is I do get backed into a corner here. Luckily I've got out. One down. Oh, that's not very nice. Probably wasn't very effective on him. Come on, just drop, will you? That's gotta be it, surely. Yeah, that's it for him. Those were his final words. So I've collected quite a lot of parts, so let's craft some bolts. Concentrating on explosives. Frostbolt, the most useful there, so we're going for that, Frostbolt. Now, continue on. Oh, hello. Aha, right, so... Never try and open one of these gates while there's enemies approaching, because they will always get you and you'll be wasting your time. So I always wait till the enemies I have tried before enemies have gone. The most... the time that springs to mind most of all is in chapter 3. Is it chapter 3? I don't really get tips because my memory's on and off, so even if I did, I'd probably forget them anyway. Like playing this, part of this, I've played through this game at least 8 times, probably more, and I'm only remembering bits and pieces. Like, I remember doing that, and then the note effect was, I don't remember doing that, so... Tips might work for most people. But not for me, but yeah, we'll check out that gamer, the Rad Brad, I will check that gamer out. I have watched a lot of YouTube gamers, I just can't remember the names of a lot of them. Oh, there's that thing again, the amalgam. Is that what it's called, the amalgam? Or the amalgam? The amalgam sounds better, sounds cooler. Green gel there if you're collecting them. Don't miss that one. I love the bits when he runs. Oh no, it's not the Laura section. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can just keep her at bay until you can escape, or you can actually kill her, but killing her takes a lot of time and effort, and I'm not sure which version I'm going for right now. We will see. Having said that, I do have a rocket launcher with 30 ammo. I think I'm going to equip that. Oh, 16 ammo, 30 is how many it will take. Shotgun instead of handgun ammo. Instead of handgun. So there's a room here for saving, but there's no need because it's just saved there. So the only reason you would need to go in there is if you want to upgrade your green gel and stuff like that, and then save. Other than that, there's no real need. This is one of the most frustrating sections on any game I've ever played, so apologies in advance, because this might suck, and I might die a lot, or I might be lucky and not die at all. Yes, this is the Laura battle now, and I will check out the Rad Brad and check out the tips, and thanks for that suggestion, Dwayne Johnson. This is the part where she breaks out, and this is the part where I panic. Let me through, let me through. You know, in horror movies where they say don't look back, this is one of those times, because I know she's following me. Oh, should I not gone in there? That's that section over and done with. We'll collect as much as we can from here. There's nothing else in here. I remember when I first played this, I got to this room and I thought, yeah, collectibles, there's another save room, and like, no, there's not. I'm like, eh. Bolts, yes. Yeah, if you think about it, it's pretty embarrassing that Laura couldn't open that door because she was a lot bigger than me and probably had a lot more strength than me. So she should have been able to do one of those game flaws that we all just ignore. Checkpoint, yes, we love a checkpoint. Pretty obvious, just shoot the handles on these sections to stop the flames. That was something that, an obvious thing that I missed on my first couple of playthroughs. We won't bother with that. Oh, hey. There's something to do here. Oh dear, this is not good. Oh, Ronaldo, yes, I remember now. Haha. To answer your question, Dwayne Johnson, it's a complicated answer because it depends on spoilers really, but none of this is real. So this is not Laura physically, this is Laura in Rulik's mind, so this is like his guilt, and this is how he sees her. On this section, I'd usually just get away from it, so I'm just gonna see how I get on. Should I go in there? There's a thing to shoot, but I don't know where it is. Can't see it. Gonna die. And I'm dead. I knew there was a like a handle I had to shoot to break to open the doors again in that section there. I couldn't see it, so I'm dead. Let's try again next time. And hopefully I'm still in the same area. A little bit farther back. Choosing to use my shotgun here rather than my handgun, because handgun's only got 3 bullets in it. So I'm doing it this way to avoid having to start changing weapons. And shotgun ammo. Very useful. There's this one I know though. I wish these handles weren't so bloody heavy. Where's that ladder? Come on then, there's a ladder in here before. Ah, she's got me. Hope I can get through this. Not too many more attempts. I'm not even really to the most annoying part of it yet. Ah, yes, because you pull the handle and the flame start in this section and not be where the ladder is. Ah, you pull. We'll do another circuit until the flame is still out. Ah, you're taking your time. Yeah, we can do it. Are you joking? Welcome to the video stream of how to die successfully. Whoa, I didn't know I could climb up there. I'm up the ladder. First time I call up the ladder in like 3 deaths. Oh yeah, I should have done that after I'd gone through. Huh. Can we just go through anyway? Oh yeah. That's doable. Oh, don't get me, don't get me. Ah. dear. That's how you die. That's not how you die. That's definitely not how you disarm those. Oh, you're sneaky. Oh god, don't die again. Oh, that was lucky. The funny thing is, I rarely die in this section. It's only in the last section of the battle that I die in, so failing this early on is really annoying. Hopefully that just means that when I get to the next part I won't fail. Oh, come on! Starting to appreciate the beauty of not streaming live and editing. I don't know the first thing about stream editing though, so the beauty of live streaming is you can just leave it as is and don't worry about consuming all your time with the editing. In this section it really doesn't matter if you burn her or if you don't, because the kills don't count in this section. The kills only count in the final section of the battle, so I personally don't waste time trying to burn her here unless it's going to buy me a little bit of time. Just waiting for this fire to go out now. I'm gonna keep doing laps until I can progress further. Oh, she's tricky. She's tricky, I'll tell her that. And now I can move on. Where is the thing? I know there's something to shoot and I just can't see it. It's really off on me. Why? Oh, this sucks, man. Maybe I don't need to come in here. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson. That is quite possible because I subscribe to a lot of pages and I don't always remember the names of the gamers I'm following. It's starting to be irritating now. Why did I do that? I was not thinking clearly then. I'm now just being reminded of The Lost World, which is a sequel to Jurassic Park. John Hammond says, I'm not making the same mistakes again, and Jeff Goldblum says, no, you're making all new ones, and that's exactly what's going on here. I'm making some of the same mistakes, but when I get past the mistakes, I'm making new mistakes then. And this isn't a new thing for me, this is a problem quite often in gaming. Really shouldn't risk pulling this lever straight away. But I survived it. And that's a good thing. Which way are you going? Left or right? Come on. Make your move. The longer you take, the longer I take, the quicker I can get through. Yeah, I definitely have to go in there, don't I? Definitely have to go in there. Where's the valve? I just can't see it anywhere now. I just cannot see it anywhere. I'm just going to keep dying now. I cannot see it, it's really annoying me now. I wish I'd die quicker. So I seem to be surviving in this point here. Yes, I have forgotten where the valve is from last time, because I've not played this game. I can't remember. I've played it several times, but last time I played it was a while ago, possibly last year sometime. Last time I played it was when The Evolving was re-released for PS4, so that was the last time I played it in full. But I cannot see a valve anywhere in there, so I don't know if to just shoot and hope, but I've not seen anything in there at all, so I really hope this isn't some sort of glitch and they've not loaded the valve, which would be really random, I know, so hopefully that's not the case. Oh, lucky again, but close the call this time. I'll be careful when I'm running, because of my stamina. Don't want it to drop too much. If I lose all my stamina, I'm going to be sitting duck. Damn, that was close. Where is it? Where's this valve? There it is. Ah, hallelujah. I made it! With flying colours, well, not with flying colours. Checkpoint as well, hallelujah. Oh, at least I just got a checkpoint. So I'm up to this point now. This is about my timing. I need to get my timing right. I need to burn the bodies. Apologies to anyone who's given up on this stream because I've died a ridiculous amount of times. I would not blame you. The time is just right. Oh yeah. Get myself next to another burning body. Oh yes. Gotta wait for that fire to burn out. Oh, it's still going, so we're still going. Oh, I did not know I needed to reload that. And yet another death. But progress is being made now. Maybe I should have refreshed my memory on this level in particular before I'd streamed, but hey, it is what it is. Effort for nothing. Damn it. Oh, you man. Welcome back, Dwayne Johnson. To be honest, I didn't realise you'd gone because I was that into the game. And Dwayne Johnson, I do appreciate your tips and all stuff like that, but honestly, it's wasted because I've played this thousands of times. I know what I need to do, and when I panic, it just doesn't work out the way I want it to. So, as much as I appreciate their advice, I don't think I know I need to burn her body like a set amount of times, so that's why I keep finding myself finding these bodies, burning them. And once I've got in past this section, I will be alright, I think. I sacrificed that body too soon. Oh, you can't just move when you're using that. I think I'll give the rocket launcher a miss. I did not mean to do that. Oh, lucky. I did see that shotgun ammo, but I'm going to have to come back for it. She spawned somewhere else, that's very rude. Right, so now I'm just waiting for that fire to come out. No more bodies in here, so just do a couple of laps. I can see from here that fire's not gone out yet, so ideally I'd like to stay here, but I know that's not going to be a thing. That's still burning. Oh yeah, taking the mick a bit, says I. God, it's taking ages, this one. Oh yeah. No, man. Why is that fire taking so long to go out? In the part I was stuck before, it was one valve, yes, in the room, you know, the circular door that shot me, there was one valve I had to shoot in there. And then in this section I'm on now, I've got to shoot this one, and that fire should go out eventually, hopefully. Hopefully by the time I've done these 3 bodies anyway, because I've done it the reverse way one more time. Actually, you know what? I think there is more valves to shoot in here. I just had a memory. Ha! I hate it when my memory tells me things that are just not accurate. He's thinking what I'm thinking. Oh, come on. Ha! I'm not through it. She should have burned them. Damn it. Too soon, damn it. Panicked a bit there. Oh yeah, let's just bypass. Oh, come on. It's increasingly difficult to get your timing right, especially when you're rushing. I'm trying not to rush, but it's really awkward to not in this situation. Oh man. So obviously if you're watching this stream, you probably feel like wasting your time unless you really just love watching people die a lot in games. But I'm not quitting. Promised a stream of The Evil Within, and this is a stream of The Evil Within. Not good, not good. Get me up. Finally making progress. And I get shut down. We're just taking shortcuts now, it's a good thing. Get up. And we've made it, we're out. We are not staying around to destroy her, we're going to escape. This is just the cutscene, don't worry about that. I'm out. I spent far too long on that section. Considering I've done that before, you'd think I was an amateur. Yeah, she's done. Good riddance. Like I said though, if you want to get the trophy for it, you can stick around and literally just kill her in that section. You will need your rocket launcher. I would recommend using your rocket launcher for that.
I know what you crave, what you fear.
I have earned that trophy before, so I know it's not too difficult. If you just get your timing right.
Too bad they dragged you into this. But either way, you're mine. To do with as I please.
Farewell, Dwayne Johnson. Thank you for joining in.
Shit, back here again.
This should lead us up towards the end of chapter 10.
Doc, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Trying to save us.
Really? Because it looks like you're making another monster to me.
I don't have time for this, Detective.
Neither do I.
Leslie has been here before, and made it back. He survived being linked to Ruvik. The only patient ever, as far as I know.
Wonderful. What does that have to do with any of this?
He's our way out, Detective. Our only way back.
That sound!
No, it's working.
Leslie, are you all right?
It should have. Why didn't it? That's it. That's why.
Doctor, run!
He wants the same thing as us. He wants out.
And that's why he's not in the sequel. I actually never watched that whole cutscene before, so I didn't know that he died. But that's what I'm aiming to do for this stream, just watch all the videos and stuff like that. And then you can follow the story a bit better, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Nice big green gel, which I don't need because I'm fully upgraded.
Hey, I know you're out there. Listen to me, goddammit.
Nice shortcut. Guessing you gotta go and see the guy who was knocking.
Ruvik must be really pissed now. Breaking a STEM terminal? Never thought he'd go that far.
Wait, STEM?
Oh, he must be close if he's severing ties with the past. All he has left is his connection to the present. The full STEM in the hospital.
Hospital? Beacon Mental Hospital?
That's where he'll be. Waiting for him. If somebody doesn't get there first, there'll be no way out for anyone!
Right.
You have an odor of blood about you.
Oh, that's nice. So I think I'm about to face the amalgam, which I didn't think was in this chapter as well, but it looks like this is the section, so I'm gonna just craft some bolts. It's got 4 of them. Oh, I can make another. I've got 5 of them, that's great. 3 of them. That's full. I don't think having an extra lightning bolt is going to do me any good. It doesn't look like there's any ammo to collect in here. The next section will have ammo to collect, so I'm not too worried. Guessing you can't climb up there. So now we're in the car park, or parking lot, depending on where you're from. And this is where the boss battle will take place with the Amalgam. If that's what it's called, I just think my memory's telling me that's what it's called. So... explosive bolts are what I'm aiming to do it with. I don't even know if 5 explosive bolts is going to kill it. I am fully upgraded, so hopefully there's a good chance. If you're not fully upgraded, or if you're not upgraded at all, this is going to be one long battle and you're going to be scraping around looking for ammo. And on my first playthrough, I collected all the ammo there was to collect, and I eventually finished the Amalgam off with my very last pistol bullet, which was incredibly lucky. And it took me a long time to do that. There was a lot of hiding behind cars and checking every available corner to find those bullets, so make sure you do upgrade as much as possible. Visit every save room.
God damn it.
Collect every green gel and upgrade when you can. If you're trying to get the trophy for finishing the game without using any green gel, I would recommend doing that on New Game Plus. Missed. I hate it when that happens. Oh, don't worry, I will get that back. I forgot I had this thing. Hopefully. That's it. Bit of a cheat using the rocket launcher. Let's unequip that, I don't use it by accident. Ah yeah, so. Why is the camera moving? We'll do that in a moment. So now, this boss battle is over, so I'm going to collect all the ammo, which, if I'd been upgraded, I probably would have already used, but I'm going to collect as much of this ammo as I can. Watch out for hidden ammo like that, a bolt line on top, sometimes you might see bolts in cars and things like that. Don't get in the lift. Yeah, don't get in the lift until you've collected all the ammo, because once you go in the lift, it's going to end the level pretty much, so collect whatever you can. Just double checking I couldn't equip that. if you are entering this room when the creature's still alive, it's gonna pick you up and grab you and then destroy the room. So what you want to do in that situation is pick up everything you can possibly pick up straight away, because once it grabs you and it destroys the room, you'll be back out here and there'll be no way to access that room again. There are 2 of those rooms here, so I can only assume that whichever one you enter first, that will happen with. Can't collect that because I'm full. Right, so I think that's all the ammo, so I'm gonna call it a day and exit. And that's the end of chapter 10, and I'm literally going to call it a day at that. I was planning to finish the game today, but I got a bit sidetracked with the whole chapter 10 Laura section, which took me far longer than I wanted it to, and far longer than it should have done, considering it's my like 8th playthrough. So I will be back on tomorrow. 11 AM. Yeah, we'll call it 11 AM. I'll be back on tomorrow, 11 AM GMT, and hopefully we'll get the rest of the game done. There's only a couple of chapters left. If there's any changes to my stream time, I will put the info up on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you're not doing already. You'll find my Twitter handle on the YouTube channel, and you will also find the links to my eBay account, because I do sell a lot of games as well as play them. So have a look on there. I'm selling Uncharted The Lost Legacy at the minute and a couple of other bits. And thanks again for checking out my stream today. Alright, see you later.